far happier at their old state primary, with their old friends, kids who didn't expect iPhones and private ski lessons in their party bags. But I'd lost that particular argument, as I've lost most arguments over this last year, especially when it comes to the twins.
"Aren't they so terribly alike?" the gym-kitted nannies always gushed, before racing off to their Pilates classes.
Well, yes, except that they're not. My son always clung to me, wanting to hold my hand as long as possible. But my daughter was forever shrugging me off, longing to fly high, soaring towards freedom. Was that why you chose him? Because he needed you, loved you more? My children both needed me. They both loved me, and I loved them equally. The gritty soil grinds deeper into my cheek as the argument in my head spins endlessly, pointlessly. Annabel will never need me again, and Aidan won't admit it even if he does. That is my punishment for allowing a killer to enter my home, for shielding my shy, sweet, overcautious son and allowing my vivacious, spotlight-seeking daughter, who always faced life so fearlessly, to race headlong to her death. "I'll get it, Mum. You carry on. You're doing a great job." Aidan ambled towards the front door at the sound of the buzzer, but I raised a hand to stop him. "Hang on a minute, love. You know I don't like you answering the door to strangers." "Who says it's a stranger?" Annabel said, leaping up from the sofa. "It might be Uncle Max. He said he had an extra special surprise for us." "Ah." I rolled my eyes. "Just give me one more sec." There. Perfect. Unaware of tragedy lurking round the corner, a malicious spy watching our safe, ordinary family, I actually smiled as I inserted the last of the candles into the blue icing on top of their huge swimming pool-shaped birthday cake. 10 purple ones for Annabel, 10 red ones for Aidan. It would make a stunning centerpiece for their pool party that afternoon. "I'll be right there," I called out, licking a smudge of icing from my fingers and hurrying to the door. But Annabel got there first. "It's a postman, bet you. Look at that giant shadow through the glass. He must have the most humongous stack of presents." "Hope one of them is a new Xbox," added my gaming-obsessed son, moving to stand at his sister's shoulder. "You know your dad's not keen on video games," I said, doing my best not to sound snippy. "That's because he always wants to win and hates getting shot," Aidan said sagely, his eye roll so like mine, and I laughed again. It was uncanny, though, because the next few seconds felt exactly like we'd stepped into one of Aidan's trigger-blasting games. I watched my daughter, 2 steps ahead of me, pull open the front door and look up at the giant shadow wearing army fatigues and a balaclava, but bearing no gifts, blotting out the perfect summer morning, looming larger still as he grabbed hold of both children and dragged them down the side of the house into the back garden, gloved hand pointing a gun at each of their almost identical birthday-shiny faces, and then at my stricken one as I caught up with them. "Choose one, bitch!" Now there is darkness. Part 1. 1. 3 months later. My son's hair needs cutting. It hangs over his eyes and he peeps through it like a nervous actor scanning the audience through a chink in the curtains before daring to make an appearance on stage. It's only me he's hiding from, though. He turns his head when I walk into the room, twists his slim body away from me when I go to cuddle him. My fingertips tingle with longing for the almost forgotten feeling of Aidan's milky soft cheeks, and I wrap my arms around myself to stop them aching with the heavy emptiness of having no child to hug. For 36 weeks, I carried the twins inside me, our heartbeats a triple echo of each other's, first from the inside, and then against my chest as I nurtured their tiny bodies, physically and emotionally, skin against skin. An invisible knot of mutual need and love bound us together. We were as one, and for the first 10 years of their lives, the knot tightened. Now it has been ripped apart.